All right, so now we're getting ready to go ahead and prep the 1G, prep the plates for our 1G open root that we're about to do with stick. So come along with me, I'm gonna show you guys what we got today. Okay, so whenever you're prepping your metal, first thing you wanna do is check your amperage. We got our amperage at about 70. Whenever you're tacking the metal, you wanna keep a nice cold amperage. You know, keep it anywhere between, 65 and 80. You know, it doesn't need to be really hot whenever you're just tacking the metal, okay? All right, so remember, when you're welding stick, you always want to put the metal part into the electrode holder. As you see, we just did here, okay? So I'm gonna tack both plates. Watch your eyes. All right, so we have our plates tacked. Next thing we got to do is prep them. So these are just some old plates. I'm gonna show you guys how to prep them up so we can get ready to do our 1G open root, okay? So whenever you're prepping them, first thing you want to do is put your grinding wheel on there. So we press the button, give it a little spin, and you should be able to pull it right off. See how easy I pulled that wheel off, okay? Once you put your wheel on, make sure you got it nice and tight. Okay. All right, so whenever you get ready to prep your metal, the first thing you want to do is grind off the mill scale. Mill scale is this little gray stuff that's on the metal from when we cut it. We want to grind off that mill scale, so we want to make everything nice and shiny gray. When you grind, you want to make sure that you're grinding it at an angle. So you want to keep your grinder at an angle so you keep a nice bevel in the metal, okay? So come with me, I'm gonna show you guys how to grind it, okay? Watch your eyes. Okay, so as you see, we got a nice clean bevel. We got a nice clean bevel. Everything's nice and clean and even. Okay, now I'm gonna show you guys how we're gonna do our landing. Okay, remember the landing is to stop you from getting excessive reinforcement, to stop you from your weld from penetrating too deep. Okay, so whenever we do our landing, you normally don't want your landing to be any bigger than 1/8 of an inch. Okay, a landing is going to be like a little line right here on the edge of the metal. Right on the bottom edge of the metal is where we're going to put our landing. Okay, all right, so for your landing, you normally want to angle your grinder at an angle like this. Okay, so I'm gonna show you guys how it works. Okay. Now if you'll notice, you see we have a little line right there on the bottom edge of the metal. After you do your landing, you want to take a 1/8 rod and make sure that it's not bigger than an 1/8. How will we know that? You take the edge of this rod, this is a 1/8 rod, and we're gonna measure it, and you'll be able to see that it's not bigger than an 1/8 when you put it up against that line, anywhere on the plate. Okay, that's how you do a 1/8 landing. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and prep the other piece, then I'm gonna show you guys how we're gonna put them together. And just remember, here at Griffiths Industrial Welding School, we're gonna take good care of you. You're gonna learn not only how to weld, but you're gonna learn the theory behind the welding. So you'll learn, okay, why am I welding it this way? Why am I using this rod, this wire, this gas? We're gonna break everything down for you from scratch. Okay, so make sure you come along with us, because here at Griffiths Industrial Welding School, we're more than just an educational facility. It's a lifestyle.